morning, mama. It is time to wake up and be wealthy. It is time for you to become rich AF.
Sweet.
It is time for more ease, flow, and fun for you. It is time to build a life and business you are madly in love with. It is time to unlock the wealth codes needed to build your business with your dedicated host, me, Nellie Corvo.
One more time.
Nellie Corvo. I am the CEO and founder of the Wealthy Mama Movement, and I want to officially welcome you to the Wake Up and Be Wealthy show. I am the master at sales and social media with over 17 years of experience building brands in multiple industries, resulting in millions of dollars.
Nice.
I've mentored countless women from starting their businesses all the way up to multi-millionaires. I am here to be your go-to mama to help you build an iconic brand that you are proud of that creates massive cash and impact in the world. Without further ado, let's unlock today's episode. Enjoy! I love the saying, once you decide, the universe truly does start pulling through, like in massive, beautiful ways. My clients typically express this in oh my gosh, I got this sale in what felt overnight, right? Or this person came out of the woodwork and wanted to support me or work with me, and it's not a fluke. It is not an accident. You can absolutely channel these type of situations and opportunities and really miracles. Let's call them miracles, because it's the decision and the continued decision to show up, to raise your standards, to trust and believe that you are on the right path, and listen more and more to that inner knowing and not all the outside voices, which I do understand is not the easiest thing, however, is so freaking empowering and powerful and true freedom. Honestly, money's gonna come and go. Time is flying by every single minute. And also the level of wealth to me that is so juicy and delicious is that you are so sure of your path. You are so confident in your skills, and you are always improving and wanting to get better, right? And knowing that you can absolutely, there is a lot of traffic today. I'm going to be able to talk to you longer. See, little mindset shift there. But you can absolutely be a masterpiece and be a work in progress. The duality of it is absolutely possible. And loving yourself through this process is huge. I didn't lose the weight before I had babies. I struggled to lose weight. I was made fun of when I was younger for being chubby. There's a lot of body image challenges there. We won't go into them today. I want to keep this nice and light. But the thing that I want you to hear is that I didn't truly lose the weight until I started to do it from a place of love. And now really looking back, it was truly a place of ease, flow, and fun of I'm going to decide, and I'm going to do this for me, and I'm going to do this on my timeline, and it's going to feel amazing. And it doesn't mean that there's not hiccups. There's not, all different types of emotions. You're supposed to still feel those things, right? And so what is so different about this is it's sustainable because love always wins. You cannot be anxious and grateful at the same time, right? And I think love is a very similar vibe to gratitude, very high vibe, right? And so when you are coming from a place of love, you are operating and vibing at such a high frequency, and dream clients are on a high frequency, right? Everything is energy. Everything you desire on that list that you shared and more operates on a very high, juicy frequency. And so you're going to keep passing those things or self-sabotaging if we don't really do this from a place of love. And I think one of the biggest ways to love yourself is to not do this alone. Can you absolutely do it alone? Yes. And also, is that harder? It can be. even when I lost the weight and came from a place of love, I enrolled in an accountability program. I had a fitness trainer, and I got tools and resources, right? Like support isn't always people. Support is absolutely people, yes. And also it is tools and resources and software, right? And structure. Like support is your loved ones cheering you on. It's people on social media. Like I even started posting on social when I was losing weight for no other reason but like, hey, this is to hold me accountable. And then like people were starting to DM me like, can you help me? Like, and it started a side hustle, which then paid off all of my student loans, which was huge. It really helped knock those student loans down so fast on top of other things that we were doing. And it felt so good, right? And when things feel good, we want to do them more, right? So it's almost like that task that's on your list that you keep putting off and keep putting off, keep putting it off. It's not because you don't know that it's important. It wouldn't be on the list if you didn't know that you needed to do it, wanted to do it, have to do it, whatever you want to label it as. But the most important thing is you are most likely avoiding it because you're like, oh, I don't want to do this. This feels heavy. It feels overwhelming. It's not my expertise. It doesn't feel exciting to me, right? And so then that's when we like make up time excuses. We keep delaying. We keep adding it to the next to-do list, right? We say we're going to do it and then we like procrastinate. Like we all do it. We all do it. And you have that friend that calls you up and like, hey, you want to go get smoothies or you want to go to lunch or go for a walk? And you're like, oh yeah, my schedule's completely free. Like I'll meet you there in 30 minutes. It's a whole different vibe because you want to do it, right? Like you're excited to do it. It feels fun. It feels good, right? And then you leave that hangout with that friend and you're vibing so high, right? And it's almost like the vacation vibes when you're like sitting on the beach with like a cocktail and you hear the ocean and you're just chilling, right? Like maybe you're reading a book, or you're in the ocean, right? Like, or you're doing something you love, right? On vacation. That's a whole different vibe than pulling out your hair on a customer support call that you are waiting to hear back from, right? So those are very big comparisons for you. So I really want you to feel safe enrolling more and more support. I was actually chatting with a friend this morning of like, why do we hide out and we don't want to bother people? Even if we're paying people, right? It's like, oh, I don't want to bother them. Or people that you love, you're like, I don't want to bother them. Whether you're paying people or not, if they are truly in your life and they truly unconditionally love you, they genuinely want to support you on some level, right? Every relationship's going to look different. There are different boundaries. There's different energetics. There's different skill sets for sure. But on some level, all the people closest to you genuinely want to see you win. They don't want you to feel alone. They want to support you. And so there's almost like this block that we put up with relationships, although they get joy from it too, right? Like my mother-in-law like is the sweetest human ever, and she does so much for us. And I walked in the door the other day and our house looked very unusually clean. And I have somebody that like comes in that I pay to support, but she didn't do it like the day before. And I was like, did you clean our house? And because she wanted to come see Emma after kindergarten. And she's like, oh yeah, I just wanted you to have a clean home, right? And we didn't ask for that. And so it was so sweet and so nice and like meant the world. And she got joy from it too, right? And we can't expect that always to happen, right? Like I didn't ask for that. But it was like a great gift. But what I've noticed is like the more I've let her in, right, we've been able to build that connection and that bond. And so she feels that she's got that that relationship of like, oh yeah, I know I can just clean their home and they're gonna love it, right? If that was a random ass person that like tried to get into my home, that wouldn't work, right? So we get to break those walls down, and it is our responsibility, right? We can't expect somebody to know what our needs, our wants, our desires are, especially as a relationship. And so we get to really start to communicate that to different people in our life, and you can do it. Like, these are absolutely moves that you can make. Every one-on-one coach that I've had has been truly life-changing, because you've got this beautiful, safe container to really just show all the pieces and parts of you. And I've always hired coaches that are further along than me, that have different life experiences, but I always align with like their energy and their values and their expertise, and I know I can learn something. And I love having containers like that, because you truly quantum leap so much. Like, I love family support and friend support, but there is something to be said about investing in support and doing it in like a one-on-one container, which is why this application process has been initiated. Like, I already have VIP clients, and this is really how I'm raising my standards with everyone I'm currently working with and future people. Is my time is so limited. And so as I've been going on my own Ease Flow Fun journey, I really have noticed in this season of life, what truly feels good to me is to go so deep with a small group of women to do this work at a pace that feels good to them. And so every VIP client gets a baseline of support of the things that I truly have seen work very, very well. And then the rest is fully customized to them, their energy, their time capacity, their goals. And we're tracking the progress every step of the way, so they always feel super, super supported, and they can add things in as they're going through their journey. And I'm just really excited about it. Everything else will be either free and very like zero touch. Like, you can listen to our podcast, you can hang out on social, or if you want to like buy a mini course, you're absolutely able to do that. But like, there is no other like live way to get my expertise inside your business and get direct support and guidance and love and encouragement and a community. So I have really been merging everything together and aligning everything, and it's really helping my brain so I can give more to the people that are investing, right? Because I don't take that lightly, and I always want to continue to give them not necessarily more and more, but I want to go deeper, and I want quality, and I want to be able to really be able to just see them and support them on just an even higher level. Like, it's always been amazing, and now it's time to make it even more amazing and make these upgrades. So I would just love for you to experience this and feel what this feels like, and also encourage you to absolutely enroll support around you, because your closest relationships, they truly want to see you grow and thrive. And it is our responsibility to speak up for our needs and our wants and our desires. So I'm so excited for you, and I would love for you to apply and really be able to customize something super special to you, where you're at, where you're heading. The goal of the VIP container is it feels very exclusive, very customized to you, and it's intended to grow with you. And that's what I'm most excited about, because there is no cookie cutter business or CEO, and this just feels amazing. So I can't wait for you to apply, and we can start the dialogue and the conversation and be able to really get you where you want to go with ease, flow, and fun. All right, I can't wait. I'm waiting and excited, and it's going to be amazing. So I will see you on the next episode. Make it a great day. Love you.
Woo! Is your head spinning? I hope you took so many notes and you feel so inspired time truly flies when you're learning about becoming wealthy AF. I hope you loved today's episode. That does it for us on the show. Don't forget, every weekday we unlock another juicy money-making episode. So be sure to subscribe or follow where you're listening to this. And also, don't forget, if you haven't already, to leave us a 5-star review on your podcast platform so we can take over the world together. And share a takeaway on social media and tag me at The Wealthy Mama. We love doing spontaneous prize giveaways. So don't forget to tag us with a takeaway so we can reward you as being one of our biggest fans and listeners. Until next time, don't forget, you are worthy of being wealthy. And from everyone at the Wealthy Mama movement, we love you. Make it a great day.